the part 2 of Sonic 1. And this is Spring Yard Zone. Like, a lot of people like this, and I can see why. Look at that. You just go into the spring and you hold up here, and then you just, oh, bumpers everywhere. Wonderful. I don't like being sent in directions that I don't want to go in, so I don't like pinball levels very much at all. And look at this! Is this satisfying? And look, how was I supposed to avoid getting hit there? I don't, like, I hate these moving blocks. And, like, this is fun. Oh, there isn't a spike ball there. Usually, when you get to sections like that, there's spike balls waiting for you to punish you for going past. Look! And I don't like those blue enemies either. They seem pretty cheap, like they come out of nowhere. And, like, I don't think it's fair that these... I don't like that part of the level either. And I admit I'm in the bottom route, where things are more awkward, but going to the top route and staying there is kind of difficult. So, I like the theme, at least, and I really like the aesthetic. Like, especially the purple sky, like, and the mountains in the background. Like, I think this has a great aesthetic. And, oh god, like, the springs set me back. I don't like when that happens. And these guys, if you jump on them, as I just showed off, then you get knocked back. And you can jump into these things and hold down and just be sent through it and really fast and be launched upwards. But that seems kind of risky. Like, because of the spike balls. And sometimes, at one point, there's going to be 2 spike balls, and you're better off just not going there. That's a little shortcut for you. Like, I like Spring Yard Zone, but it has a lot of problems that keep it from being as great as it could be. Like, it's not just the bumpers that make me annoyed by it. Although if I hadn't jumped there, I would have gotten knocked right back the way I came. And look at that! Look, that spring sent me back again. I don't like it when Sonic level designs have springs that send you back. I don't think that's good level design at all. It seems kind of pointless to have a section where you could potentially go really fast, but you can't. You just have to jump. You just have to platform. It's like, I don't hate the fact that the game is mostly about platforming. Even though that sounds like it's missing the point of what Sonic is supposed to be, which is a fast-paced platformer to rebel against Mario. Because Sonic started out as rebelling against Mario. He was basically, hey, I'm the new cool kid in the block, and look at how awesome I am. Look how different I am from Mario. I'm fast-paced, not slow-paced. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Because Sonic started out with this whole campaign about Sega does what Nintendo don't. And it is pretty fascinating to see how Sonic franchise really is opposite to Mario in every single way. I mean, Marble Zone, for example. That's the second level in the game, and it's a lava level. Like, since when do you see a lava level as a second level in a Mario game? Never. You never see that. Ever. So I think that's really fascinating. And then you've got Eggman, who is a mad scientist villain who has a robot army, and his goal is to take over the world. But Bowser is the exact opposite of that. He's a barbarian brute. Well, not a barbarian, but he's not very smart. He's kind of book dumb. And he rules over a kingdom. He already has a kingdom to himself. His take over the world goal is pretty secondary. He just wants to kidnap a princess. So, like, I don't really like when they have continuities where they have Eggman have his own country, his own Eggman empire already. Because it makes him more like Bowser, and it makes him less of a villain, more of an opposite to Mario. It's just like so much about Sonic is so opposite to Mario in every way. And I think that's really cool and poetic. It's like Mario is consistent in quality, but it's also consistent in gameplay. That's kind of boring. Yeah, like, I hate that. I hate that part of the level. You jump too fast because, God forbid, you want to get the slow block moving part over with, and you get crushed. Yeah, that's fun. I like the way the checkpoints look. Like, the satisfying sound they make. You gotta hold down when you go into this part so that you can get all the momentum you want. Like, basically, Sonic actually wasn't Sega's first mascot. They started out with a guy called Alex Kidd. That didn't exactly work out. I mean, I heard the game was okay, but nothing particularly impressive. So, like, then they started out with Sonic, and you know, his design is pretty interesting. Like, he's blue because the logo of Sega is blue. His shoes, they're actually the way they are because they evolved from a design that was inspired by Michael Jackson's boots. And like, they're red and white. They're trying to evoke Santa Claus, which is a American thing. But they're also based on the contrast of colors on Jackson's album Bad. So basically, everything about Sonic's design and who he is American. It's what Americans are supposed to like. Like, Sonic's personality is apparently based on Bill Clinton's get it done attitude. I'm not really sure how. I mean, I don't really know what Bill Clinton is like. I'm kind of young for that, as you can probably tell. I'm the youngest retro gamer ever. Like, most of my favorite games are the Super Nintendo or GameCube era, even though I'm like 19. Anyways, everything about Sonic is supposed to appeal to America, so it makes sense that he was considered cool. Plus, he's got that attitude and he can run really fast, which is pretty cool. Oh god, this is my least favorite boss in the game. It's like, a lot of people say this is easy. Like, but look, I'm trying to jump at him, and I can't reach him. And then he suddenly goes down and knocks you into the pit. How is that? And if you go back to him, and you don't get your rings first, you'll die. And you can kill him and then die right afterwards. It's like, yeah, that's fair. It's really difficult to beat this boss without dying a bunch of times. Like, I admire people who are good enough to do it really quickly, but I can't, because I can't jump high enough. And I guess you have to jump with momentum. I guess you have to be really fast, and then you can jump high enough to hit him. But like, he's just my least favorite boss in the game. Oh look, it's Labyrinth Zone. Now, see that? Like, what? How was I supposed to avoid that? He just pops out of the ground. Even to this day, I don't remember where all of them come from. I love the music though, and I love the way the level looks. But yeah, like, this is a pretty slow level, and a lot of people don't like it for that. I don't think the constant threat of drowning is really a problem, because there's always going to be bubbles when you need them to be. You can't go right here. Like, just stop for every bubble and you're going to be fine. You're not going to drown. Unless you reach a certain bullshit part of the level where if you don't land on the corks when they're rising, then you will be completely stuck in an unwinnable situation and you'll have to drown. I don't think that's good level design at all. Yeah, and I think it's cheap how, I don't like how the platforms just bring you up to the spikes and kill you. That bubble will not give you any bubbles, because, I guess it makes sense because the platform or whatever is blocking it. But don't wait around on it for bubbles, you're gonna die. And I hate the ball and chains here because they go through the walls and you can't see them when they're inside the walls. So you have no way of knowing what stairs they're gonna come out of. So it's like, this is a pretty tricky platforming section. It's like I would get stumped on this a lot, but there are multiple different ways of doing it. Like, I usually just stand on the left and then I jump to the right early enough that I don't jump into the spike, and then I just get to the switch. Like, I think this game is really good about its platforming. I can't stress that enough. And I outright hate the concept of a Sonic game having a lot of platforming in it. It's like, if the platforming is done really well in a satisfying way, and the physics are good, and like Sonic controls well, I mean, then I like it. It's just that sometimes you want to go fast, you know? Oh, look, this is so fun. Look at how fun it is to jump upstairs. Yeah, that's fun. I don't like it when Sonic jumps upstairs because it's basically just, let's just hold forwards and press the A button, because that's fun. It's like, yeah, that's like Sonic 1 is all about satisfying platforming, and jumping upstairs is just not satisfying at all. Yeah, that was a tense situation. I didn't have any rings there. It's like, I hate how the bad necks constantly pop out of the ground. And look, they just surprise you. Like, I don't outright hate Labyrinth Zone though. Like, I'm one of the few people who actually like it a little, because it has very satisfying platforming. It's a very well designed level for a platformer. And like, sure, you're slower when you're underwater, but it's all about the platforming anyways, and if anything, being slow when you're underwater just makes it easier to not screw up the platforming. I heard that if you roll after beating Labyrinth Zone, you'll freeze the game. I don't know if that's true though, I've never tried it. Okay, see ya in the next part.